Good morning, fellow Nigerians. I deem it fit to have this release to be able to appeal to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar on the issue of coalition for a better and greater Nigeria. We understand how you followed up your political journey since 1999. You were a two-term vice president. You've been around the corridor of power. Ever since then, you've contested against all other presidential aspirants. It is on this note that I want to appeal to you, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, to please make sacrifice. Look at the imagery of the country when you travel from north to south, from south to east, from west to north, across the Middle Belt. You see the picture of people without direction, people without hope, people who have been conquered by the political machineries that have held the country down for so long. The young people spoke loudly in 2023, and I know you are in the know of how the election was stolen. That being said, 2023 is approaching. For you not to be remembered as a grandfather that have persistently, consistently stood on the pathway to the new Nigeria, I want to appeal to you to be the good grandfather that you are and make sacrifice. People get to become a hero and get remembered. Nelson Mandela today is no more, but his legacy speaks for him. His legacy has positioned him that as long as South Africa exists, as long as Africa exists, we'll continue to remember Nelson Mandela for the role he has played for the liberation of South Africa. Today, you stand between the pathway to heroism and the pathway to doom. To doom in the sense that if we go into the 2027 general election as we did in 2023, I don't need to advise you of the outcome. But I deem it fit to call on you to take a bow at this point. Not just as a defeat, but as a sacrifice needed to save Nigeria. All well-meaning Nigerians are looking up to you to make this huge sacrifice because the country is burning, the country lacks direction, the country lacks focus. Economically, everywhere is down. Industries are shutting down and leaving the country. There is no job. Hunger all over the country. If the mission you have for contesting for the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is towards the new Nigeria that is possible, I believe there is nothing wrong in supporting a credible candidate with both cash and kind, ensuring that the new Nigeria is indeed possible. It is on this note I'm calling on you that all the well-meaning Nigerians, the youth population of this country, will remember you for this sole act of making this huge sacrifice. just to allow the country to move forward. We cannot afford to repeat the mistake of the 2023 general election. I want you to join hands and endorse Mr. Peter Obi for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come 2027. You, of course, will be remembered for this huge sacrifice because as it is currently, there's a huge divide that no miracle can mend in such a short time. The youths have moved on and are looking up to a credible alternative, a younger presidential candidate. And at this point, Mr. Peter Obi seemed to be the one on the lips of majority of the young people who bear the brunt of bad government. I hope and I pray that you will see the pathway towards becoming a hero by sacrificing your presidential ambition and supporting Mr. Peter Obi to ensure that we achieve the new Nigeria that is possible. We kindly encourage that you recommend a credible northerner to deputize Mr. Peter Obi come 2027. And I bet you that all the Nigerian youths will create a portrait of you hanging in our respective home as having made a huge sacrifice. This is my humble appeal. I'm Mr. Akko Christian Ocha, aka The Process. Thank you and God bless.